Alejandro Villalobos.
That is Alejandro Villalobos on your screen right now, being introduced from Costa Rica. And coming out of the red corner in the black trunks, we will have Enrico Cocco from the blue corner wearing the maroon trunks. A name like Enrico Cocco, Nick, you might assume he's the Latino, but no, it's Alejandro Villalobos in the black trunks coming out of the red corner.
This is, in my opinion, this is the fight of the night for me here. Cocco, he's a Taekwondo fighter, but at the same time, he's a phenom on the ground. He's another ground whiz coming from FFA, so he's got a little bit of both worlds. Let's see how good he can adapt his Taekwondo into MMA stand-up, though. That's what I want to see.
Tall, lanky fighter. We'll see how he handles Alejandro Villalobos. Villalobos, we've seen several times, Nick. Last time out, September 28th, we saw him win about a minute 30 seconds in over Thor Arthur on my tap out. Prior to that, it was a ref stoppage against Michael Vargas. He's beaten 2 Americans in a row. He's done quite well. Vargas, if you remember, on June 29th, kid just would not tap out. He was getting pounded and grounded, wouldn't tap out. Ref just had to say, wow, he's just not responding anymore. Villalobos, I believe, the only loss he's had again to Juanito Barrentes. He's put a lot of losses on a couple of guys around town, but Villalobos done very well for himself. But he's in tough here against Enrico Cocco.
Yeah, definitely. Villalobos is one of the top prospects, I think, out of Costa Rica, along with, again, Juan Barrentes that you mentioned, Ariel Sexton, some of those guys. But Enrico Cocco controlling this fight right now.
He's our 160-pounders. We're fighting here in San Jose, Costa Rica. Villalobos, a successful pro debut. We saw that as well back in September of 2006 as he won a decision over Ivans Vasquez. But he definitely has his hands full with Enrico Cocco here.
Enrico Cocco, for those betting enthusiasts out there, right now, minus 325. Well, before the bout started, actually. You can't get that right now. The fight's going, but minus 325 favorites. Villalobos a plus 265 dog. Coming into this fight. Again, you guys can check out the lines, betchris.com. Go to lines, you'll see the main event up.
betchris.com and 2betdsi.com also bringing the lines on these fights. We also want to thank jaws.com, Jawzz or ZZ, custom-made mouth guards for these fighters. And our referees tonight. We've got Marcos Lopez in the ring right now and Jorge Alonso, the other MMA fighter. The other MMA referee, you see Enrico Cocco looking to get the side mount there. Not giving it up at all, though, is Alejandro Villalobos.
Now, you know, Cocco's going to look to pass here, definitely. I mean, without question, he's going to. But Villalobos, he's pretty keen on ground.
If he can get that leg free, of course. And in tight, just shoulders into Villalobos while they can. That is Enrico Cocco on top, wearing the maroon trunks against Alejandro Villalobos.
Enrico Cocco, we were talking about his Taekwondo roots, actually. It's in his blood. Both mom, dad, brother instructors have their own academy.
Mama Cocco instructing at the academy.
So, you know, I mean, since he was a toddler, he's been training in martial arts without a doubt. Villalobos doing a good job not letting him get full mount.
Just a lot of work by Enrico Cocco, though, trying to get full mount there. Again, we've seen Alejandro Villalobos before, Nick. I mean, the guy's won basically everywhere he can. We've had a ref stoppage. We've won by tap out. He's won by unanimous decision. He's been in there. He's been a distance before as well. So he's prepared to go, the full 3 rounds if he has to. But he's also able to end fights that we've seen. Just under a minute to work with here.
Lopez wanted to see some action, man. He got those guys back up. Nice takedown.
Nice job by Enrico Cocco. I like how he uses his shoulders in closer. A lot of fighters don't use that, but why not? If you can land a shoulder, throw it in, it's not going to travel large distance. It's not going to have a ton of power behind it, but it's going to be effective. And really, if you've got nothing else to let go, why not?
Yeah, and if not anything else, it makes you uncomfortable. I mean, you don't want to get it kind of distracts you while he can maneuver into something else too.
And it might give you a little bit of distance. Just let your hands go as well.
Enrico kind of digging that forearm into the face of Villalobos at the bell there. You get a shout out from us down here in Costa Rica, and hopefully we'll see you somewhere down the road here soon. So check out those fine sites that we just mentioned, and here we go.
Second round underway. Enrico Cocco and Alejandro Villalobos. Cocco just. For a tall, lanky kid, he looks very strong on the ground there. He uses leverage very well. Very powerful. That is Cocco in the maroon trunks against Villalobos in the black trunks.
Yeah, it's hard to see what's going on from our angle here, but
we pretty much have the same vantage point you guys at home do at this point. I can't see who's doing what. There we go. Looks like Villalobos was looking to get that arm loose of Cocco,
yeah,
but don't think he's going to have much.
No, I mean, if Cocco gets subbed, I will be shocked. I will be shocked. I've been shocked before, though, so not a big surprise. But, wow, look at those transitions.
Wow, nice reversal there. Familiar position as we saw in the first round with Enrico Cocco on top. But Alejandro Villalobos doing a good job of keeping the distance. Wow.
Uh-oh, Cocco.
A bit of a mistake there by Enrico Cocco in that he's looking to land a big right hand, missed it, slipped a bit, and Alejandro Villalobos put the clutches in.
Yeah, and he's got his back in to a lot of normal fighters here. This would be a very bad spot, but I think Enrico. Oh, wait a second. Here we go. Again, hard to tell either across the ring from us, but Enrico's. I'm sure he's been in this position a million times before, so he's probably pretty comfortable and confident. Although it is, again,
not a good spot to be in. I think is what you're trying to say. Not a good spot to be in, but if you've been there before, he's going to know how to get out of it.
Yeah, he's probably going to learn to twist here and turn around and oh, wait a second.
Oh, I don't know. Villalobos looks like he's got him in real tight there.
Here comes a shocker, I think. Wow. Wow. You're talking about